Hello. We're all about making up for lost time at the moment, aren't we?
Yes.
Yeah, especially when it comes to holidays.
Yes.
So people who've loved probably decades worth of Cunard cruising are kind of champing at the bit.
Yeah.
Very
sure.
much so.
Yeah.
So what we thought we'd do is we'd find you a good voyage with Cunard that you can really get your teeth into, getting you off to the Caribbean and leaving enough clear space between now and when it happens to look forward to it, to anticipate it, and then make sure that the cruise is, you know, one that you'll never forget. So we thought, well, we could do 7 nights or 14 nights or something like that, but you know what? Let's do 35 in one go, because that's the ultimate making up for lost time if you are a Cunard Voyager. And if you're not a Cunard Voyager and you're waiting for that first moment and you want it to be really, really special, and you've been planning it for years and years and years, you know, when you hit a significant anniversary, when you retire, whatever it might be, and you've had that in the back of your mind for a long, long time, then, of course, you know, there's been quite a long pause put in everyone's travel plans. Mm-hmm. But maybe this is the one that really makes up for everything else. And, sorry.
That's okay.
It's Queen Mary 2. So if you're going to go away with Cunard, you kind of want it to be the Queen Mary 2, don't you?
Yeah, I think
so how about 35 nights on Queen Mary 2, no fly to and from Southampton, New York twice.
How many times?
Twice.
Okay.
I think there may be a pun or a song related to that.
We'll get to that.
And then some time in the Caribbean.
Okay, sounds nice.
Let's do it then. Let's go on Queen Mary 2, shall we? And have a look around. I just think this will be, it'll be pennies from heaven for so many people, this one. 35 incredible nights of Cunard.
And just think of how many kind of holidays you might have missed out on, how many days that adds up to in total that you may have had booked. Kind of.
Don't, because I'll cry.
No. Oh, you don't need to cry because this is here now.
Yeah, that's true.
35 nights is just incredible.
Yeah.
And what I love about Cunard is the fact that there's something about when you're packing for going away, you kind of pack for the environment, you pack for the places that you're going to be eating in, and maybe, you know, pack for the company that you're going to be in.
Yes.
So I would want to take a good few handful of nice dresses, ball gowns, heels, pearls.
Take several cases then, dear, as long as you can wheel them all.
Yeah, because it doesn't matter. We're not going on a
because I won't be dragging along behind with the extras.
I'll be saying to you, Jeeves, Jeeves.
Oh, another run back to the car park, everyone.
There's just something about getting dressed up and going out for a nice meal. But you're not actually going out, are you? You're actually going to be on Queen Mary 2 enjoying everything that you can see, the silver service. You're going to have a wonderful 6 days at sea to enjoy all of that, everything that's on board. The service is going to be exceptional, of course. And then you are going to be arriving in New York. But yes, like Derek said, pack as many bags as you like, which would be fantastic, wouldn't it? You've got a full day in New York. And remember, whatever you don't get done on this day, because you are going to see it again, you can get it done on the next day, which is fabulous. Then through to Fort Lauderdale. Again, you can overlook the yachts and the smart houses, a Millionaire's Row. Always a theme here. A couple of days at sea, and then we are in Charlotte Amalie, St. Thomas. You know what? Play a bit of golf. Golf in the Caribbean. That sounds nice. I don't play golf, but, you know, I think I'd make an exception if it was in the Caribbean. Next up, we have got St. Kitts. So you're enjoying all the beautiful islands of the Caribbean, the highlights of the Caribbean as well. Dominica is next up. If you just want to go and enjoy the beaches, you can do, but you can explore the national park if you want to. Not a huge island that either, which is amazing. Then moving through to Bridgetown, Barbados. Bonus of an overnight on board here, which is great. Stunning beaches, you can go and sample the local cuisine there, then moving through to Willemstad. Again, you've got some great days at sea in between as you're sailing around on this itinerary to enjoy, you know, the beautiful service, the wonderful decor, just kind of being treated like you should be on a Cunard cruise. Phillipsburg is next up. If you want to try a little bit of snorkeling, you can do. There's some great shipwrecks, wonderful marine life there to explore before you then move through to the British Virgin Islands. And apparently one of the most scenic islands in the Caribbean as well, so I'm sure it'll be stunning for you. A couple of days at sea, And then you'll be in Fort Lauderdale again, which is great. So again, what you didn't do first time round, think, you know what? Or you might enjoy the Everglades so much first time round, you want to do it again. Then you're back in New York, so the same applies here. Then you've got 6 days again at sea as you sail back into Southampton. Did you tot it all up? It should be 35 nights.
And I wonder how many extra cases you've got on the way back. Because you'll have a certain amount going, won't you? But then you'll probably pick up some shopping and some bits and pieces. Shopping in, what's that big department store in New York? Macy's, is it? Why was I thinking, is it Bloomingdale's? There's another one, a big one. Well, they must all be in New York. I know all the big names and whatever are there, aren't they? Yeah, amazing. What an opportunity. 35 nights, and we're keeping you the right size side of travel price rises as well. That's inevitably coming, as we all know. So we could get this reserved for you right now for this price here. It is under £3,000 each. This kind of feels like one of those kind of world cruise opportunities, doesn't it? Like it's a big, hefty cruise. It's no fly, so it's to and from Southampton, which is brilliant. So you're Cunard all the way. Of course, I don't need to tell you, do I, that is 5-star and luxurious, but yet very, very pleasant and comfortable, and a very casual affair during the day as well, especially when you're out in the Caribbean. Yes, shorts and t-shirt, no problem during the day whatsoever, but of an evening, of course, things smarten up that little bit for those grand occasions every night of your cruise, if you want to. Here's the details. And it's a very low upgrade price as well. If you want to go up either ocean view or balcony, it really isn't that much further. I mean, when a cruise price sits in this kind of territory, you think, actually, you know, that balcony is kind of too temptingly close in price to miss that opportunity. And of course, with a balcony comes so much more, doesn't it? It's the feeling of that before you've even stepped on board to know that it's happening, because you will find yourself telling people about this. Anyone that will listen between now and when it happens, and you'll say, oh yeah, balcony. We're going on the Queen Mary 2. Of course on a balcony. 35 nights, you know. Marvellous. That's what you'd want to do, isn't it? It's a massive, massive sense of occasion. It's not a cruise, it's a voyage, this one. And it's on the Queen Mary too. I mean, you could not want for more, really, could you? And if you think about it, plenty of time between now and when this happens.
Oh, March 22.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plenty of time to think about it, tell everybody about it, look forward to it. The anticipation is half of the holiday experience as well with something like this, don't you think?
Yeah, I'd be thinking about what I would take as well. Kind of like getting my outfits ready. They do a champagne afternoon tea.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, which sounds quite nice. And the kind of white glove service as well. I do quite like that. Oh, and I'd love to see you dressed up in a tuxedo. I'd have some kind of ball gown on. Oh
yeah, apparently there's a certain likeness to a certain Bond when I'm in a suit.
Really?
No, not Roger Moore. How rude, Mr. P.
You mean Daniel Craig?
Daniel Craig, yeah.
No!
I knew you'd spotted it straight away. You just were too shy to tell me, weren't you?
Are you going to be packing those blue trunks as well then?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We're going to the Caribbean, absolutely. I can't do, the only problem is I'm a bit of a lightweight, so I can't do champagne during the day because I'll need a nana nap.
Oh, okay.
I can't do it during the day.
Well, just one glass would be okay.
No, I still need the sleep. Anyway, listen, it's not for us, it's for them at home.
Yes, sorry. It's
35 fabulous nights. We're like an old married couple, aren't we?
I know we are.
35 fabulous nights of Cunard voyaging to and from the Caribbean, New York twice, and no flying. So you're doing it to and from Southampton.
Yeah, no plane in sight, which is pretty good for me.
That's
if you're
awesome.
Not great at, flying, you don't want to fly, you don't like flying, you can't fly. This is brilliant. Cunard, Caribbean, Derek and Emma.
Absolutely.
Match made in heaven.
Yes, completely. It's amazing.